And Girl Power. I wanted to bring on Juanita Blas. Good morning, Juanita. Happy Friday.
Hi, Juanita.
Good
Well,
morning.
everybody's outside this morning. I'm so jealous.
I
Juanita.
figured I'd be outdoors because if I'm over there, then it's too close to the traffic.
Right.
Yeah.
And I wanted to bring you on. We'll get to the programs and stuff. But there was something I saw where you were trying to get some monetary donations to keep the Island Girl Power thrift store open. And when I saw that, I said, man, we got to get you on because you guys do such great work in the community. And before this whole futurist Famalawa and stuff, Island
Yep.
Girl Power has been there in the villages. Promoting empowerment for since ever since,
Yep.
dude. Before the T-shirts, before everything, right? So
20th anniversary.
right. So for 20 years. And when I saw that your thrift store was in danger, I just had to give you the floor. So just, Juanita, we will give you the floor. You tell us what we need to do and how people can help out there.
Absolutely. There's only a handful of volunteers that come in 2-3 days a week. And we got to get the thrift store into a better condition so that we can open. We haven't been open since COVID. And people, they want to donate. They want to donate, but we can't accept any donations. We were overloaded to begin with. The facility is small. We have to, practice new sanitation requirements and everything because donations coming in need to be able to be sanitized no matter what, no matter who it's coming from. And that's a hard message for the community to take. But we have very little space, but we've had to keep the air cons on. We've had to keep the center functioning, or everything will mold and the equipment will get bad. So the power bills, the water bills, the phone bills keep going, but our revenue, that thrift store, has been closed.
So what are you asking people to do? Just
Oh,
make
sorry.
monetary donations?
Online donations,
Mhm.
yes. Online donations on our website. So we haven't set up any crowdfunding or fundraisers of that sort, but we do have a PayPal on our website, www.islandgirlpower.com. And there's a donate button, simple, old school, I guess.
Yeah.
And the when they do make the donation, the name of the organization is Continental Micronesia Medical Missions, because that's the original name of Ajuda Foundation.
Right.
Ajuda was started as a medical missions program for Micronesia.
Yeah. Juanita, give us an idea of how much money you need to raise to get you in the clear.
Well, we've been able to do fundraisers with plant sales and
Right.
wonderful partners that have been donating. But our average bills for the month, I think, come out to about $2,000 a month.
Mhm.
And it's just a matter of keeping the utilities going until we can get a handle on the thrift store opening again. And when we open, it's probably going to be for a couple days a week because even our volunteers, the numbers are rising of COVID again.
Right.
And those are priceless, very priceless, valuable volunteers.
Right.
And they're just as nervous about everything. I'm on Sing Song Road, and this is real. This sirens all the time.
Right. Yeah.
So what about the programs? Are you guys still offering programs to the girls? Or are you guys closed?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Can you give us a report? You see anything over there? What's going on?
Everything's okay. It's just passing.
Are those
The
cop cars
ambulance.
or ambulance? Okay.
No, it's the ambulance. It's the ambulance.
Right. You got to make the
sure
sign of the
people
cross.
on
Yeah.
board
I
are
know.
safe.
Man, they took me back to
I'm
my
sorry. What was that, Sabrina? What were you saying?
programs.
Yeah, are you guys still your program's still up and running?
Well, we've done a lot of changing of how we facilitate our projects. We did a lot during COVID. We handed out, it was about more than 250 jump ropes at the fence line. So families would just, hear about it online, drive up, pick up jump ropes for their kids.
Cool.
Little family activity kits. We are neck deep in plants And we've been giving away planting kits, Live Life Happy Garden. It's a way of just helping people with the social and emotional stress that they're going through with COVID. Taking care of plants is a good thing. It's cathartic. And we also have women that donate the masks, make masks, and donate them to us.
Right.
Half is for fundraiser, and then the other half, more than half, we give away.
Right.
And we've been doing that since the beginning of COVID. There's other things we're doing. We packed up more than 150 boxes of items because merchandise has to rotate. These are really good items that we're giving, and we're donating it to the Chuk Islands,
Right.
Polat and Uman, and also the Chukis Women's Association.
One-
So, we haven't been able to actually get the shipment out, but we donate on a regular basis to the outer islands.
Juanita, doing this, 20 years, right? Just being there in the village level, being there for the young women, empowering them, teaching them the self-respect, and giving them all the tools they need to really kind of prosper and grow into outstanding members of our community. After 20 years, when you reach a point like this where it's just so tough and you're looking at, services and there's just a cash crunch, how do you keep going?
It's kind of we've been here before. Our organization, Ajuda, we operate on bare bones. We get the support from the community when there's a crisis. We function. We know how to downsize between grants, and honestly, the between grants parts is really long periods of time. But we keep ourselves as happy as possible. Doing things for the community, really just, there's nothing like it. Myself, this place has been a healing place for me. The community gardens remained open, so I'd still be able to see the gardeners coming in and out and taking care of their plants. And it's a community of people that want to be really, really positive and happy. And so, being surrounded by those kind of people, you can't help but just be okay. Times are tough. I hate asking for money, but this is a point where it has to happen, and the call out has to go. If you want to support Island Girl Power and our Kurosone Sengsong Center and our Malesso location, those donations are greatly appreciated. Malesso Island Girl Power will be opening. Sandy Yee is heading that, and she said in maybe about a month or less. And they're getting ready to open out of the Cook School in the pier.
Oh, Juanita, you got me there. I just can't stress enough how much really the young women in our island need people like you to be looking out for them. I mean, there's just so many factors that put them at risk growing up on this island. And man, I just can't thank you enough, because I was just thinking, going way back. I mean, 20 years you've been doing it, and you're still here, and to just hear that the happiness you bring these young women and their families is what keeps you going. I'm trying not to cry. I don't know if it's the COVID.
No,
but I need to go work for Waterworks, because
it's good. It's good tears, Chris. There's been too many bad tears. So the thing about it also is, you got to remember, 6 years ago in 2014, we expanded. Our facility is 4 buildings in Dededo. We also accept donation. Volunteers for probation, community service. And we accept service learning students, and we take CWEP and jobs program volunteers. So our girls program is absolutely the core, but there's so much more that we do for the community nowadays. Restoring neighborhood parks, helping with the nature park right in the back. There's an 11-acre nature park. So there's so much more that we do for the community, but with all under the premise of raising young girls, teaching the community how to how to speak to women, how to treat the females in their family, proper conduct, consent, sexual assault prevention. We do a lot more for the general community than most people realize.
Well, I know from personal experience what you did for my goddaughter. You were definitely, the organization really had a positive impact on her life before she passed away. And I know I've done so many stories with you, and especially with the public parks. What you guys do is amazing. So hopefully people who are listening, please, go to islandgirlpower.com and make a donation. It is to a truly worthy and deserving program.
Right. I mean, you hear that all the time. It's a great cause. It's 1,000,000,000% true in this case, Juanita. And so that islandgirlpower.com, because she couldn't figure out the GoFundMe. What you told me yesterday, you were like, I don't know how to do
I
the.
need people with the technology side, because I'm out here moving boxes and planting plants.
Yeah.
That fundraising side has always been a little bit of a challenge for me, but wouldn't be asking if we didn't need it. That's for sure.
And we wouldn't be putting you on here if we didn't think you needed it. So thank you, Juanita.
Thanks, Juanita.
Yes, thank you so much.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for the time.
Okay. God bless
Be
you.
safe.
Wash your hands.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Wear your mask.
Yeah, I got to sport my earrings because I don't have to have a mask right now.
Let's see them. What kind of earrings you got there?
It's spongulus,
Nice.
of course.
It's
Beautiful.
a spondular stack. Yeah, day.
Thanks.
Okay, Juanita.
Bye, Juanita.
That's that.
Again, that's www.islandgirlpower.com. Jason?
Yeah, actually, we threw the link in there for those of you watching. Even if you're watching on TV or listening on the radio, you can hit up the URL is islandgirlpower.com/donate.html. But we've also put it in the comment stream. For those of you watching right now, please consider donating, because I wanted to share something about Juanita real quick. Is I have had the great pleasure of interviewing Juanita Blas. I've come to know her as a friend, not just a contact, not just someone, who wants interviews from us. I've probably interviewed her a couple dozen times on KUM News Extra over the years. And every single time I see her, I'm like, hey, so, how's your day? Where are you coming from? She's like, oh, I just came from the clubhouse. I'm doing the interview with you. See, she's still on the Zoom call. She's laughing right now. And as soon as she's done, she said, then I got to go down to Melissa.
Right.
Then I got a board meeting. We got a public hearing.
Or then we got a jump rope thing.
I have run into her at least, Juanita, like 6 or 7 times at Payless. And she'd be like, okay, I'm picking up stuff for the clubhouse, and then I got to go back.
Yeah.
Hardest working woman in community service. Okay, this is why I love Zoom. We got a live video feed of her, you guys, right now, and she's blushing.
Yeah,
and she's very, very humble. And I know she doesn't like us talking about her, but she truly, I mean, that is the spirit and the core of who she is, and she loves Guam. I've got a personal connection to that because she's on Isang Song Road. I went to school there. I went to Maria Joa. Oh, she might be tearing right now. But Juanita, we love you. We thank you. We're in awe of your boundless energy.
Can we get her back on?
Yeah,
let's get her. We'll just get to Juanita. Thank you for not hanging up yet, but we're sorry.
Oh, here she is. Juanita, you're back on with us and everything like that. So we just want to say, we truly appreciate. Hey, come on now. We truly appreciate what you do, because I mean, you are really an angel of mercy in this community, and you are such an inspiration to so many people. But yeah, I mean, and that's the kind of thing you cannot train for. You cannot learn. That is just part of who you are. You're absolutely genuine.
I know we had her on as a COVID hero, but in reality, she's an everyday hero.
Right.
So thanks, Juanita.
Okay, now we're going to hang up for real, okay?
Thank you, guys. Too much. Thank you. Okay, can stop now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because knowing Juanita, she's going to be, guys, I got to get back to work.
Yeah.
Again, www.islandgirlpower.com.
All right, we'll take a short break, and we're coming up next with the Department of Public Health and Social Services Contact Tracing Team.